Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of A Magic You. My name is Yulisa, and I am your host for this podcast. But in today's episode, we actually have a special guest. Ty is here with me joining, and he's going to be talking about perspective and just how your outlook on life can really change the direction of your life and things like that. So I'm going to welcome Ty. Yay!
Hi, everybody. I'm Ty, and today I'll be talking about perspective and just honestly the impact that it has on your life. Some people might overlook that. Some people feel like the world is out to get them, and it's really not. But, if you follow the universal law of attraction, you really do attract what you're putting out or what you're perceiving in your day-to-day. And by that, I really just mean if you just put a spin on the things that are happening around you and what you're focusing on, it really changes what's going to happen to you. So if you're in your day and you just think everything's going wrong and you just keep focusing on all the things you're going wrong and like, poor me, you'll really just sit in that. And that's what's coming on around you. And you're really setting yourself up for just to be in that all the time.
Can I chime in? So what do you mean, like, if somebody drops their pizza on their white shirt, that they should not just be like, oh my God, and like super, like have the moment, but then move on and like try and move on? Or can you use that as an example?
Yeah, I could use that as an example. I mean, obviously that does suck. That situation sucks.
It sucks.
Especially if it's like a new tea.
There's no tide to go around you. It's not enough tide to go.
Yeah, but it really is, like no crying over spilt milk. Mm. That's all it is. It's pizza sauce on a t-shirt. Your life's not ruined over it. Right. And, you could really just be, make the best of it. Enjoy whatever. Like,
start splatting more pizza to make it look tie-dye or like pizza triangles all over it.
Yeah, some people might think you're crazy, though,
if
you do that. But yeah, I don't know how long ago, maybe like 6 months ago, I made like a conscious effort to try and just shift my perspective on stuff. It's not gratefulness. It's not the same thing as, just being grateful for like, like I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful to have this or that. But, more so in the now of what good is going on around you.
Can you give us an example of what you mean and like over the last 6 months that you have changed your perspective?
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, I have like chronic back pain. No discs, baby. But let's say there's a morning where I wake up, I didn't sleep good, and my back hurts. I could latch onto that and drag that problem out throughout the day, and everything's just, man, I didn't sleep good. My back hurts. And let's say that morning I had a good cup of coffee. Like, it tasted good, everything, it was perfect. I can completely overshadow that moment, even though it's a small moment, and continue to go with the, like, bah humbug of it all. Well, I think that's a good thing to call it. Yeah, the bah humbug of it all. Versus sitting in that, like, positive moment, be like, wow, this is really good. And then just, like, keep picking up on the small good stuff. And over time, maybe it really doesn't take that long. Maybe a couple weeks, and you can notice it within probably the first week, going into week 2 of just, you're kind of changing your frequency and your mind will latch on to the good things and you'll pick up on just the good stuff and kind of push away the bah humbug stuff.
You're creating new neural pathways.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say so. So yeah, once you start sitting in those small little things of what's good, that's all your mind will want to be on versus, like, I'm sure everyone knows somebody that's like a chronic complainer. Mm-hmm. And it's like they're just like that all the time. So much so that you're wondering, how is this even possible for somebody to just be in that all the time? Mm-hmm. And that's all that their mind is on, because they just sit in that all the time. And that's just crazy to me. And really, if they just had a small change in perspective, they'd pull themselves out of it. Their mind would be, like, they just seem happier, they are happier. And by no means is that, undercutting the bad stuff, because, there are sucky things, and they do exist. So changing your mind isn't just going to make those go away, but they have less of like a mental impact on you then, and you're just in a better mood. Something else that I should definitely mention is, once you start to do this, I'm really trying to say, like, pay attention to who you're around. Because when you do start to do this and things start to change, you will really pick up on the people around you that are kind of bringing you down. Mm-hmm. They might be chronic complainers, or you just start noticing how negative people are. And honestly, if you're around those people too much, they'll keep you trapped down with them.
In the constant cycle of complaining and not looking at the little beauty sparks in life.
Yeah, and
magical moments.
Yeah, the magical moments and the, woe is me. And it's just a bad place to be stuck.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I will also say that, like, with those people, I don't know if they're expecting something huge or like something catastrophically amazing for them to like become happier or stop complaining, but that stuff doesn't happen just out of the blue. It starts from acknowledging the little sparks of magic throughout the day, and like the good cups of coffee, the beautiful sunny day, and like your walk to work or whatever it is, the wind in your hair, like enjoying the moments of being alive before, like, when the big things hit, like you'll just feel them way more, and actually feel it in your soul, and not just, hope for the best, because those people don't really feel the moments, like, ever. Nothing will ever be good enough for them.
Yeah, there's life could be like a movie, but there's no fairy godmother coming to save you. It really is just you and the types of people you surround yourself with. And I can't put a guarantee, but I promise that if you do start to change these, life seems so much brighter. Your life starts to improve. Mm-hmm. And that's just how it is. It's really all I have. I'm sure I could talk about this for a lot longer, but this was an on the spot. Hey, do you want to come by and record a podcast?
Yeah, so thankfully Ty was probably like getting in the car after getting some water and heading back home, which was in the direction of the studio, and we made it happen, guys. So yeah, thank you for coming on.
Yeah. So message, just try and change your perspective on just the little things, and really try not to focus on the negative. You could acknowledge it, but don't sit in it. And life will get a whole lot better.
Yay! That was perfect. And, yeah, everything he said, I say.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. I love being on the show. Thank you for having me.
Do you? You actually liked it? Should I go get another microphone? We've been sharing one microphone for this episode. I've never had a guest ever, and I feel like we've been talking about Ty being a guest for more than like 2 years before I even started the podcast. So thanks for coming on today on a sporadic Saturday.
Yeah, she just needs to start recording me on our evening walks.
Oh, yeah. Our evening walks are super, I don't want to say eventful, but the conversation is really flowing. So I think I'm going to try and find like some good little, like maybe the road mics. I always see those.
Yeah, sometimes I have some really good ones.
No, you do.
Yeah.
I feel like I have those moments when.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I think Penny just crop dusted us. Penny's sleeping, laying down, guys. And yeah. But we have to get going. We're busy.
Always.
Always busy. So yes, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay positive. Look at the magic moments. Nothing is ever too small to make it bigger, like that morning cup of coffee. And enjoy the little things. Share to a friend, a family, and leave us a review. Leave Ty a review. Send us a message. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Want to say bye?
Bye, everybody.